All right, good people. Welcome back to the den where hustle meets opportunity. Today, we're going to be discussing one of the most fundamental questions in the resale world. What is liquidation pallets? Now, I don't care if you've been in the game for years or you just thinking about getting into the game. This is an episode you do not want to miss. So y'all kick back and relax, and we're going to hop off into this thing. All right, people, so welcome back. Off the bat, what are liquidation pallets? All right, so by definition, liquidation pallets are bulk collections of products that companies take in, that companies sell off for various reasons, whether it be overstock, out of date, customer returns, etc. Whatever the case may be, they take this stuff, they gather it all together, and they sell it off at a discount to resellers like you and me, so we can then go ahead resell that thing and make us some coin. Now, here's the thing about these pallets. I need to let y'all guys know off the muscle, all pallets are not created equal. That's the disclaimer. All pallets are not created equal. I gotta say that. I just came up with that. It just popped in my head, so I had to say that. All pallets are not created equal. Depending on where you go, would make the difference of whether you make some money or not. What I mean by that, I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. So when me and my wife and my brother, when we first started on our journey, the liquidation journey, we got some information offline. We didn't do a whole lot of research on this place we found online. I'm not gonna tell y'all the name of the place. We just gonna call it Minnesota One. Minnesota One was our first actual liquidation place that we've ever been to. So when of course, we were definitely excited, man. We wanted to go here. We wanted to figure out. We wanted to see what was going on. Man, we was enthusiastic about just getting to the business. So when we get to this place, and we get to like this liquidation company, we were definitely spellbound. We were definitely happy just to be here, happy to find somebody that we thought were extremely honest, extremely transparent. We get to the place, they give us a walk around. Right off the muscle, I see in the back that they are fabricating their own pallets. Now, at this time, I knew nothing about people, juicing the pallets. And what I mean by that is they'll take all of the good stuff out or some of the good stuff out, sell it online to make some extra coin, and then sell you the pallet with, mediocre work in it, and they still make some more money. I didn't know about that at this time. And that's precisely what they was doing in the back. I didn't know about building your own mystery boxes. I didn't know about any of those things. So when we got there, we was just totally just novices, totally just new to the game, totally just and I'm gonna be honest with you, totally just stupid, man. We definitely didn't do our due diligence that we were supposed to do when we went in blind. And in that transaction, we ended up getting 2 Target pallets. We made it back home. We broke the pallets down, and I swear to you, man, we barely made our money back. But in all honesty, that didn't deter us. We went back to that same liquidation company in Minnesota. Let's call it Minnesota One, and we bought 2 more pallets, and we bought some mystery boxes. We bought 10 mystery boxes or something like that. No, we bought 20 mystery boxes. Yeah, we bought 20 mystery boxes for $900. Excuse me. So when we get back to, was it? No, I apologize. We bought 10 mystery boxes from them for $600. So when we get back to North Dakota, we get the pallets. The pallets are pretty much the same. Like I said, depending on if you go to a certain liquidation company, you can almost guarantee that their stock is going to always pretty much be the same. Because especially if they're dealing with the same distributors. So you can't really expect too much different from your own pallets. So we kind of knew what we were getting. We were just hoping these pallets were going to be better than the ones we got before. Pretty much the same. We made our money back, probably a couple extra dollars. But the mystery boxes, total bust. 6 out of the 10 mystery boxes were literally all pudding. All pudding. So we ended up contacting them. We're trying to contact them, and we ended up telling them we was going to be coming back, and we were going to be bringing those boxes back. So before we went, we decided to do a little bit more due diligence. So we found another place in Wisconsin, in Oshkosh, that also offered, pallets and liquidated pallets. So we decided, you know what, we're gonna go drop the stuff off that we got from Minnesota. We get our money back. This is what we think. They're gonna at least give us $450 back. We can get them 6 boxes back. So we think we're gonna get at least, a little bit of, at least half. You know what I mean? So we set up the appointment for Oshkosh, and en route we stopped back at in Minnesota 1. We went in, talked to them. They already knew that we were upset. Like, come on, and they already knew why we were back. They already knew what they did. They built these boxes, so they knew exactly what they gave us. So they weren't even shocked when we came back. So they took the boxes back, and they went to go weigh them, do whatever they went to go do in the back. And this guy came and offered me $30 for something I just spent $600 on. Like, so you blatantly just got over on me, and you built these boxes. You knew what you did, and I called them on this bull crap. But to remain professional, I said, screw it. I bit the bullet, and I just went outside, and I started proceeding to throw the boxes in the garbage. In the dumpster they have outside their building that they allow their customers to use. Do you know they came out and asked me, why am I throwing away this pudding? That they can still do stuff with this? Meaning they can still put this in other boxes. Why would I throw away? Why would I at least take some money? And by some money, they meant that $30, which was a total effing insult. I'm like, no, I'd rather just throw it in the garbage. It's okay. You can't make this next part up. They went in the dumpster and got them boxes. They did that. Not my business. When I throw them in the garbage, I'm out of here. They went in the dumpster, they got those boxes. All right. So I told y'all that story just to give you a general. Wait, before I finish though, we did end up going to Wisconsin, and Wisconsin was definitely better than the spot in Minnesota. So I tell y'all this story to give you all an idea that to nail it home that all liquidation spots are not created equal, that all pallets are not created equal. Yeah, so back to the liquidated pallets. All right, so there's 4 different. Yeah, I'm still kind of pissed off behind that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was not a good experience for me in Minnesota, man. And I had multiple other I got a couple more different bad experiences with another place in Minnesota or 2 also. In my opinion, I just don't. Me personally, I wouldn't go back. You make up your own. Y'all want to go deal with some liquidation places in Minnesota? That's up to you. But me, you can only kick me. You can only kick me so many times, and I get it. Like, so. Anyway, back to liquidated pallets, man. Y'all make the decisions for yourselves. Leave some things in the comments. Tell me some of y'all good and or bad experiences. You ain't gotta leave the names of the place. We ain't here for that negativity, but you can leave some stories, and we can build off that. All right, so back to the liquidated pallets. There's 4 different categories that I want to go over with you guys, and what those pallet programs will be good for as far as like business models. The first one I wanted to go over with you guys was overstock pallets. These are brand new items. Everything in overstock pallets should be off the shelves, or just things they couldn't get rid of for whatever the reason. Everything is brand new, though the boxes may be beat up a little rough, something like that, but usually all of the products are untouched. These kind of pallets, or this kind of this category, is really, really good for like brick and mortar stores. If you have an e-commerce store and you have the room at your house, these pallets are amazing. They do cost. Just a little disclaimer. You are going to pay a premium. This is all brand new stuff. So you're going to pay a pretty penny. The second category I wanted to talk about was customer returns. These items are, they come back new, they come back used, beat up, damaged, whatever the case may be. Come on, like, y'all know how people get down. Like, we ain't gotta go through that. But customer returns, even though they can come back in a multitude of different what's the word I'm looking for, good people? Conditions. Thank you. Even though they can come back in a multitude of different conditions, that does not mean there isn't plenty money there, because there really is. These are amazing for bin stores. Like customer returns, these are amazing for bin stores. You may have to do a little bit of TLC, you know what I mean, with customer returns, because people didn't did whatever they did to them, but it can be extremely beneficial if you wasn't to put in that time. The third category I wanted to talk about was mixed merchandise. Now, this can be new, used, and or damaged goods. There's a very, very high risk with these. Very high risk. But with great risk comes great reward. Yes, you can bust in these pallets, but you can also make some coin. These are extremely good for bin stores. And if you wanted to do some stuff with e-commerce, just know that you're going to be probably fixing some stuff. Keep in mind, dealing with mixed merchandise, you are going to have to do a whole lot of going over the product and I'm drawing a blank, man. Doing this podcast, man, it's a lot, man. Trying to just come off the head and talk about this stuff, but no. Mixed merchandise, you will have to fix some stuff. You will have to, again, some TLC may be required for some mixed merchandise. And the fourth category I want to talk about was refurbished items. These are usually appliances and electronics that has been repaired and, you know, marked as tested as good. These are good for brick and mortar stores. Or if you got an e-commerce store, like, you know, or you want to do something on Facebook Marketplace and you have the room at your house, electronics can be amazing. But here's the thing about those electronic products: some stuff do come broke, so just be aware of that. All right, so with those four different categories, you should be able to have a general consensus of where you want to go depending on your business model off that. That was just I hope y'all got that. I hope that's my purpose. All right. With that being said, I want to just also answer a question that I get asked a lot, just by customers coming in or just people in general. Is liquidation worth it? Yes. Yes, of course it is. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't making some money. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't worth it. But to the lazy person, to the non-hustler, no, it's probably not going to be worth it to you. There is a lot of hustle in this game. There is no sitting on your hands. There is no being passive about this hustle. You have to get in and get your hands dirty. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you're not willing to do that, you know, that's not for you. This is definitely not the hustle for you. No way, no how would I let you jump out there into something like this. Don't do it. There's a lot of days in the beginning where you don't eat. I mean, it's the ramen. We call them ramen noodle days, where there's no steak days in the beginning unless you get extremely lucky. And I didn't get lucky in the beginning. I had to hustle. There was ramen noodle days. Like I said, when I first started, I didn't have a job, so I had to hustle, and yeah, that was ramen noodle days. Now we eating cube steak. We ain't eating T-bone yet, but we eating cube steak, so we doing good. We all right. We moving up. All right. So, what is the takeaway that you guys can get from this? This is what I hope you take away from this. Number one, do your damn research, man. Do not, I repeat, send anybody your money and you don't know these people. If you can't visit these people, even visiting some people, like you just heard from my previous story, isn't foolproof. So definitely do your due diligence on anybody you meet before you send them your money. Start small. See what they got to offer. See if you can visit them. See what kind of products they offer. Start small. Don't go all in. You ain't got to go spend $3-4 grand. Just go spend a few hundred, something that you can afford to lose if it comes to that. Number two, Don't go in blind. Again, do your research, man. Don't go into any of these places blind. Read customer reviews on any place that you deal with. Read customer reviews. And if you can't find any customer reviews, well, that might be a red flag. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you have no customer reviews, man, why? Like, that's almost unheard of in today's society. Somebody gonna at least complain about you. Like, yo, at the bare minimum, somebody gonna at least complain about you. So no customer reviews is a bad sign. That's a red flag off the muscle. And number 3, stay hungry. Keep looking for new spots, man. Keep looking for new sources of pallets. Don't just stick with the first spot you find. That's not smart. That's not smart hustle. Keep it in mind. Don't forget, all pallets are not created equal. And the liquidation spot you choose to do business with will make the difference on whether you make money or not. If you choose the wrong spot, you're gonna be effed up. And I'm sure there's a multitude of different liquidators out there that would agree with me on that. Now, let's quickly go over the 4 different liquidation categories again, just so it can be burned in your head. Number 1, overstock pallets. These are brand new items for brick and mortar stores. These are best for brick and mortar stores. They cost money, and or e-commerce stores if you have the room. Number 2, you have customer returns. These could be brand new. These could be used, damaged, whatever the case may be. They are good for bin stores. Number 3, you have mixed merchandise. These are exactly how they sound: mixed merchandise. New, damaged, beat up, all kinds of conditions, and they're extremely high risk. But with high risk come great reward. And number 4, refurbished items. These are tested electronics and or appliances. These are, again, great for brick and mortar stores. So, with that all being said, I know I didn't just been in y'all ear a lot. I want to thank y'all for rocking out with me. I'm new to this. If y'all can't tell, I'm a little nervous being on camera, but I want to rock out with y'all. I want to build with y'all, man. I want to have that camaraderie going between us, man. I want all of us to grow. In order for us to actually grow in this business, we have to be informed. And that's where you come in. That's where I come in. We inform each other. We tell each other where's the best stuff at, who to go deal with, who not to go deal with. I mean, I won't put no names out there on screen, but you can definitely DM me. You can definitely DM me, man. We can chop it up, and I'll tell you my experiences. And hopefully, if you go to them spots, you don't have that same experience. So with that being said, man, if y'all found any benefit in this video, please, please, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. I'm getting a phone call right now, so I got to hang that up. And please hit that notification bell. I will be coming to y'all with more videos. We're going to be rocking out. We're going to be having some fun. I'm going to be teaching y'all what I know, and you're going to teach me what you know. We're going to rock out in the comments. I'm going to try. No, we're not trying to try is to fail. We're going to get some people to come on the show in the future, and we're going to talk about these hustles. Multitude of different hustles, not just liquidation. We're going to talk about different hustles. All right, so thank y'all for hanging out at the den. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool. I'm going to be cool how I be cool. We definitely going to meet in the middle. Last thing, don't forget to exercise y'all rights to save. Keep on keeping on and keep hustling, people.